Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? It's showtime.
Welcome to the Conservative Viewpoint, where the truth always matters. I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. I am your trusted source for hard-hitting conservative news. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Good evening, Patriots, and welcome. Tonight we dive into a question that strikes at the very heart of our democracy. Do you trust the government? I want you to leave your answer in chat to that question, and I'll be looking at them as the show goes on tonight. Welcome to the Conservative Viewpoint. I'm your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. In a time when public trust in our federal government is at its historic low, with only 22% of Americans expressing confidence in our government to do what's right, we must ask ourselves why that is. Why has the faith of the American people been so profoundly shaken? From the Vietnam War to Watergate, from economic crisis to the erosion of our civil liberties, the American people have witnessed a series of betrayals and failures that have chipped away at their trust. Today, we see the government that many believe is more interested in serving special interests than the common good. A government that seems increasingly disconnected from the everyday struggle of its citizens. But this isn't just about politics. It's about the very fabric of our society. When trust in the government erodes, so does the trust in each other. We become divided, suspicious, and cynical. And then the division, we lose sight of the principles that made this nation great. Liberty, justice, and the pursuit of happiness. So tonight, I challenge you to think critically about the role of government in your life. Are we being governed by the people, for the people? Or have we become subjects of a distant and uncountable bureaucracy? It's time to reclaim our government, to demand transparency and accountability and integrity from those who hold power. Let's ignite the spirit of the Founding Fathers, who envisioned a government that serves its people, not the other way around. Let's hold our leaders to the highest standards and remind them that they work for us. Because in the end, the strength of our nation lies not in the halls of power, but in the hearts and minds of its citizens. So tonight, I remind you to stay vigilant, stay informed, and never stop questioning. This is our country. It's time to take it back. This is the Conservative Viewpoint, and the show begins now. What's going on there, Lee? Hi, Vic. What's going down through here? Tammy. Hi there, Tammy. Jeff. What's going on, Jeff? John Montego. What's going on, man? Montecula, or however you say it. I can't tell. But we got John, and we got another John, and we got Johns like crazy. We got Billy Bob, too. Billy Bob's rocking it out now, right now. Look at there, Billy Bob. What's going on, man? Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And as we go along, of course, I forget to put all my information up here and everything. So let me get busy with that here. Let me see that one and that one. So for anybody new coming into the show, please come on, comments, say hi, just to let me know you're there. You don't even have to talk after that if you don't want to, but say hi. Please hit that thumbs up button or like button or whatever it is, wherever you're tuning in from. Help me out. I don't understand all the algorithm crap that they use, but that helps my show reach out more people. I didn't realize that. I'm not sure if Wimpkin uses an algorithm, stuff like that too, to share my videos with other people. We've got to get the truth out, everyone, because November is coming right around the corner, and we've got to watch it. Dang, boy, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you for a while. Coming there from Rumble. But yeah, please share that thumbs up, man. Do that, like whatever it is. That helps us out. It helps us get to more people. And that's what we're looking to do. We're going to get the truth out to people so they can wake up, because we got so much stuff going on that it's unbelievable. And let me get back to my videos here, because I do have a couple that I just added. And I don't know if you guys, well, where the hell did it go? Oh, yeah, here we go. But I don't know if you guys heard about that. It is the latest thing. The judge that got shot in his chambers. It just came out that a sheriff has been arrested for that. Oh, yeah, you heard me right. A sheriff. I didn't get to get into the article. I just got the article not 5 minutes ago as I was goofing off on the internet. But I just got it. They said a sheriff is the one behind that. So that's pretty bad when a sheriff shoots a judge. I don't know what he did, but we'll have to see. Get those fat ass Harrys off the couch. Exactly right, Gregory. And hell, what's going on, man? And I see Cecil in there. Did I see Cecil? Yep. See, there's Cecil. What's going on, Cecil? All right. Most who aren't awake now are probably dead or not asleep. Yeah, that's probably pretty sure there. Hadn't heard. Yeah, this judge in Kentucky. And what? A sheriff shot a judge. Yes, Lee. In Kentucky, believe that or not. I mean, I can bring it back up if you guys want to hear about it, because I closed my. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. I closed my other browser out so I could pay attention to this, but where is it at? Let me bring that one up. Close this one out. All right, there it is. Kentucky judge shot dead in chambers. Local sheriff arrested. I didn't read the article because, like I said, it just came up. In Letcher County Sheriff Mickey Steins has been arrested for the killing of District Judge Kevin Mullins in Kentucky. Steins is expected to be charged with first-degree murder, police said. Sadly, I have been informed that a District Judge Letcher County, Letcher, was shot and killed in his chambers this afternoon, according to the governor. There's far too much violence in this world. Well, you Democrats cause it. We are currently in contact with law enforcement agencies, including Kentucky State Police, who are offering a full support during a difficult time to investigate the ongoing. We are committed to providing assistance in any way. At this moment, we are not able to share further details, but we will provide updates more important and available if it continues to deepen sympathy. Okay, that's what they said. So we have no information. We know a sheriff's been arrested for killing a judge. That is pretty sad and pathetic. So I guess we'll find out more tomorrow. Maybe we'll get something by the time my morning show shoots off at 8 a.m. If you guys are awake, if you're home, most of you are probably at work, but all kind of damn it, we see all this kind of shit go on ever since Joe Biden was installed. I like that one, Jerry. I like the clown one. And of course, the praying of Trump. Yeah, that's a great one too. But the clown one is hilarious. That looks just like her. But okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. But anyone that's new to the show, please don't forget to tell me hi. Just say hi. That's all you got to do. And if you want to, let me know what state you're from so we can acknowledge what state you're from. First-degree murder is premeditated, so it wasn't self-defense or reactive. No, it was not. And it was in his chambers, so the sheriff had to go in there and shoot him. So there's got to be some kind of argument, or he let somebody off he didn't like or something. Or, yeah, probably a brother or something that he charged with murder or something, or put him in prison, whatever. But we'll find out here soon, and I will let you guys know. All right, we're going to start off with this one. It's just a video. But this has been shown a couple of times throughout the day, probably the past couple of days. But this is the line that Harris uses. She used it in the debate when she can't or won't answer a question. And she does it every time she gets stuck. Take a look.
I wonder if we can drill down on that a little bit. When we talk about bringing down prices and making life more affordable for people, what are one or two specific things you have in mind for that?
Well, I'll start with this. I grew up a middle-class kid. My mother raised my sister and me. She worked very hard. She was able to finally save up enough money to buy our first house when I was a teenager. I grew up in a community of hardworking people, you know, construction workers and nurses and teachers. And I try to explain to some people who may not have had the same experience, you know, but a lot of people will relate to this. You know, I grew up in a neighborhood of folks who were very proud of their lawn.
That voters repeatedly say is their number one issue, and that is the economy and the cost of living in this country. Vice President Harris, you and President Trump were elected 4 years ago, and your opponent on the stage here tonight often asks his supporters, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? When it comes to the economy, do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
So I was raised as a middle-class kid. And I am actually the only person on this stage who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working people of America. I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people.
I grew up a middle class kid. My mother was hardworking. She raised me and my sister Maya. She saved up, and it was only by the time I was a teenager that she could afford to actually buy her first home.
Sorry, Tammy. Madeline, how you doing? To find out, she was not, and I repeat, not a middle-class kid. Dan Bongino said that he grew up not far from her, and far cry from middle class. And hi, Chad. Chad from Pennsylvania is in the house. He's on Facebook. Well, it is Kentucky. Probably didn't deliver the warped Tupperware lids in the little woman as promised. That's good, Gregory. I like that. Middle class at the gangbang. Exactly, Sean. Oh, hi, Sean. Tammy got that. Okay. MAGA. What's going on, MAGA? All right. Now, that's the first one. Now, I'm sick and tired of hearing all these liberal-ass idiots and Democrats bashing Trump because of this border. And I just found this on X, and I had to play this. It's okay to bash Trump, saying that he's going to deport illegals and people are sick of illegals. We're going to send them back and all that. But it's okay for Bill Clinton, huh? Take a listen.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
Oh, but this is okay. Hey, Pat. What's going on, Pat? And what the hell? But it's okay if Democrats do this and say this, right? It's not a problem from them. What the hell is up with that? But when Trump says he wants to do it, holy shit, all hell breaks loose. The flames are shooting out their heads because there's nothing in between their ears. Sorry about that. Just a great tickle in there. But this is okay, right? It's okay for him to do everything that Trump is doing. My stuff keeps falling. I got to put that up better tomorrow. But when Trump said it, oh, he's a racist because he wants to keep him out. And he wants to secure the border. You hear Clinton say everything that Trump says. But that's okay, right? No problem right there. The Democrat Party swung so far left, it's crazy. No kidding. I don't even think they can find their way back. But I want to go off of what you said earlier. She has been low class her whole life, and I'll never believe she was middle class ever. She was upper class. The only reason she was lower class because she was on her knees with her knee pads. Lee. Tina. Hi, Tina. Lee, send me the link to Miss Fee. Right. From last night. Okay. All right. But that just pissed me off to hear this. Exactly what Trump is doing. It's okay. They applauded the shit out of him. But when it comes to Trump, it's you racist pig. You, oh, yeah. Hypocrite little pieces of shit bastards. They always try to make themselves out to have gone through your struggle when they are the privileged. Kamala has never lived under the caste system in India. Under their system, if you're poor, and in India, the poor are poorer, there is no way out or up. Oh, yeah. It just pisses me off that she uses this as a way to get out of answering the question. And you got these idiot liberals that'll sit there and clap because they think that she's tuning in with them and getting in with them. But they're not. She's just avoiding the question because she has no plan except for ruining this country if she gets in, period. All right, let's move on. I'm going to leave that video in here because I think that's an important one to show a lot because of what's going on right now. But Trump assassination plot exposes FBI's Secret Service vulnerabilities and failures, right? And it shows it every day. And every time that Roe talks, that's what happens. Let me make sure I get this right one. I'm hoping this is the right video, but we're going to have to see. Let's take a look.
Here at Trump International, security is heightened. You can see all the sheriff's deputies blocking off part of the street. Earlier today, I sat down with a former Secret Service agent. He walked me through the training that helped the Secret Service find the gunman yesterday and what safety changes we could see moving forward.
2 attempts on a former president's life in 2 months.
And so here we go again.
Former agent Tim Miller says in his time with the Secret Service, he was on a lot of golf courses which presented unique protection challenges.
Just because of the size, the diversity sometimes of the terrain, with hills, and then you've got woods, and you've got all kinds of challenges associated with this.
He says the Secret Service utilizes a large toolbox when protecting someone on a golf course.
Drones and aircraft and counter surveillance teams and protective intelligence teams, and all of that is pulled together to provide a safe environment.
But what's concerning, he says, is how all those tools were not enough to prevent what happened Sunday.
How did he get there? Why was he allowed to be within the perimeter that could cost the president his life? And those are the questions that need to be answered immediately.
Miller says we should expect changes in security around Palm Beach County and perhaps calls for changes higher up the totem pole.
Well, I think you're going to see enhanced security for sure. My concern is that if you didn't get it after the president was hit in the head by a bullet, if you're not getting it with another near miss, then maybe it's time to restructure and reorganize the leadership of the Secret Service.
In West Palm Beach, Michael Hoffman, WPTV News.
Now the problem I have with this is the guys mentioned all of the tools they have available to them, right? Hi, Daniel. What's going on, William? See you in there now. They use none of them. According to the assistant deputy secretary, whatever the hell he is, the director, said it wasn't needed. Well, guess what? Obviously it was. And we talked about this yesterday, I think, right? Their drones have heat sensors on them to detect body heat, even in animals. But they didn't use them because it wasn't necessary. So, guess what? He needs fired right now for that. Saying it wasn't necessary, but there's a guy laying there for 12 hours. Pretty much necessary. Don't you guys think? All right, let me get down through here. Yeah, Billy Bob, there you go. Said it costs too much money to use that many resources, so they have to take them to the post office just to vote the person. Oh, yeah. Luzerne and Lackawanna County are both deep Democrat strongholds for full corruption. I'm in Susquehanna, but worked in the other two for years now. Oh, my, yeah. Oh, hell, now we have both Williams in the house. Do we? Well, William, oh, there's another William. And I only see one William on here so far. Where's the other William at? William Brown in the house. Where the hell's he at? You better sit there and say hi. There he is. Okay, and Lockett's in here too. Okay, there we go. I see him now. I got to scroll up and down to see him, and I don't have my glasses on, so I'm really going crazy. All right, where are we at here? Let me get my cursor back down here and get rid of this number one video here. Now, because the next one, we got two Secret Service agents or former Secret Service agents saying they need to clean house, and it needs to start with the leadership, which is Roe, the piece of shit assistant deputy or whatever, acting deputy. He needs to go. We're saying you don't need to use the stuff and the protocols that they have in place that's supposed to happen prior to even Trump going anywhere. If he wants to go somewhere, they have to do their thing, but they didn't do it. So he needs fired. So we got this ex-Secret Service agent, I believe he is, talking the same thing about cleaning house. Take a listen.
So if you don't think that they need more funding, do you have questions about where this money is going?
I do. How many bureaucrats does it take to funnel? It's like the Department of Education. Shut it down, send the money to the states. They've got too many bureaucrats. And again, they're all protected under some government union or something, I'm sure. Three-quarters of the paper shufflers are. But their job should be protecting dignitaries, protecting members of state. How many do they have now? I dare say it's probably below 30. And then you divide $3 billion up in that amount. It doesn't take long to figure out you got a bunch of paper shufflers over there. Get out of it. Get them in there. Get somebody in there like a Dan Bongino or somebody that's actually got some guts, that understands the program and is not afraid to step up. And let's see what happens. All you've got the lady who was in charge, who was obviously didn't have a clue about what was going on. The guy comes in under her, under the same program, and he's going to do something different. No, he's not. He's just going to cover his butt. He understands the program. That's his dream, probably, to be the head of the Secret Service. So he's in that spot. So he's going to say whatever it takes to get him through this election cycle so he can stay in power.
Now, I forgot that was a representative. I forgot his name when I put on. I usually put it in the title of the video, and I did not do it this time. But you get my gist. He said the exact same thing that those guys said. They need to start firing them, and they're not going to do. They got billions of dollars, and they don't. Where the hell is that money going to? Because they're sure the hell not doing their jobs. Kamala is so dumb. They can't have her go off script. Oh, yeah. And her answers, she's just generalizing them, saying the name of the profession. They probably told her just name off as many jobs as you can think of. I know police, I know firemen, I know construction workers. Oh, yeah. And it's personal. if you ask her to rattle off 3 trades in construction, she would freeze up. She doesn't know anything. If you asked her, do you know a fireman? Can't explain to me what the Trump fire triangle is. You're in the government. You have no experience in life and how things work. Exactly right, MAGA. But she's a puppet. We all know it. She's definitely a puppet. William Lockett. Y'all see JP Sears' new Secret Service video. It's priceless. I swear he has inside information on how it actually works. Life coping or copying comedy. Who figured? Yeah. Bongino said he hired in nearly the same time after Bongino was a Secret Service agent. Bongino says that the actor is not leadership material. Yes, he did say that. I saw when he said that too, Gregory. We don't need Secret Service for Trump. Save the taxpayers some money. Send them home. I want private military group. There you go there, William. She is the chief word salad, Lee. That's for sure. She's so pathetic, it's unreal. My cursor's like going crazy. D-Boy, what you saying? Dan Bongino said today that Trump won't make it to Inauguration Day if things don't change. Right. He's banking on saying, like, and he guessed the second attempt right. So I hope he's not right on this one. I'll send them packing, William. They're worthless. They're all worthless. Pieces of garbage that they are. They definitely need to start doing it. And that guy's right. You definitely need Bongino in there. And Bongino said, and there's a couple of the representatives, congressmen or senators, I can't remember, asking him to help them figure it out. I wouldn't do it. Start forking over, not like he needs the money, but start forking over some money. And then I would do it. But if I was Bongino, I wouldn't do it. Mettergill's solid 5 is the genius. Oh, I can't say that. Predicted private military rising, replacing national arrival. I did see that. Never played that game. So what is word salad? I hear that a lot. Anyone care to enlighten me? Pat, you've never heard her say stuff that doesn't make sense? And I don't think I have a video on that. Let me see. I can find out, though, real quick here. Hold on 1 second here. Let me look it up real quick. Damn it. Back up one. There we go. Let me use this one. I'll play this for you, Pat, in 1 second. Here we go. All right. You want to hear a little word salad, Pat? This is for you.
It's important to see that, the nature of democracy, there's a duality to it. It has 2 sides to it. On the one hand, there's incredible strength, right? That when a democracy is intact, what it does for its people, in terms of the strength it gives its people and protects in terms of individual freedoms and rights, right? And liberties. There's an incredible strength in that, what it does for its people when it is intact. On the other hand, democracy, extraordinarily fragile.
Yeah.
It's only as strong as our willingness to fight for it. That's by nature what a democracy is. It is about the people.
Really? You get it? Pat, that made no sense whatsoever, did it? Anything that she said made no sense whatsoever. Very lonely over here on Rumble Chat. I wish people would start picking up there. Dean Boy says a word salad is a bunch of disconnected thoughts that like prose, but don't have no coherent thoughts. And it's exactly what she does. And she puts nothing together. So that's for you, Pat, right there. She is just, that's why they won't let her talk on her own. Because of that reason right there. Because she has, what was the other one that she does? That makes no sense whatsoever. the best thing that I like is when she was talking to those paid actor kids because they couldn't get nobody to watch her show about NASA. And you guys got to remember that one. When she gets in there, she's sitting in front of these kids and she says, "You're going to be able to see the craters on the moon with your very own eyes." No kidding. With your very own eyes. I'm not lying to you. Oh, yeah. It's like we haven't been seeing craters on the moon for 100 years with a telescope. But, oh, yeah. And then the little yellow bus. That was just crazy. You're welcome, Pat. Everybody loved the yellow school bus when we were at school. The fuck we did. I hated school to begin with. Yeah, exactly, Billy Bob. The school bus was she's such an idiot because they were talking about the yellow school bus. I hated the school bus. Luckily, I had older brothers and sisters that drove to school. So when I got old enough, I rode with them to school and we didn't have to worry about the school bus. But oh my God, she is so stupid. And they think that she is going to run a country. She can't run in a prostitution ring, and unless she works there. All right, where are we at now? Oops, I got to go back up. I messed myself up here. Okay, we are on. Okay, Secret Service told. Oh yeah, this has to do with the first attempted assassination of Trump. The Secret Service told the locals that they would take care of that building that Thomas Crook used to shoot Trump with. Because the locals told him, the local sheriff told him that they cannot handle securing those buildings. And they sent the message to Secret Service, and Secret Service they failed again and didn't tell anybody to go secure the building. So how many failures now do we have to find out of why Trump got shot? And it's been over and over and over again. Well, the next thing is FBI investigation of Trump's assassination attempt involves full force of the department, according to Christopher Wray. This is the first reason why I said the title of the show, Do You Trust Our Government? I don't believe a word that man says. He's a piece of shit liar. FBI and CIA are all trained to lie. Why the hell would we believe him now? Why would we believe anything the government says? And that's why I ask all of you guys in Rumble, in chat, in Twitter, in X, whatever, Wimpkin, all of you guys, do you trust our government? Leave me your answers in chat so I can see them, guys. Because I know what the majority of you guys are going to say, but I want to see them. N for no, Y for yes. If you trust your government, leave me your answers so I can see it. Now, this next one, and you know how we don't take polls for granted, as a grain of salt, just for just a little look-see to see where we're at, right? But this poll is 28% of Democrats think that America is better off if Trump had been assassinated. Now, you don't believe this nonsense bullshit from Democrats. They believe we would be better off if Trump would have been assassinated. Where are these people from? This is the mental illness that we've got in this country that would actually 28%. I would like to know how many took this poll. Let me get down through here. Kind of hard to trust liars. Exactly. Not me. No, exactly. The leadership of these agencies must be thrown out. Exactly, Gregory. Hell no, no, no. Exactly right, guys. Come on, Twitter and Rumble. Let me see some answers here. You guys are sitting back there doing nothing. You can hit that end button or that. Fuck no. I don't trust the word they say. Exactly right. And hi, Dennis. Give me some answers there, guys. All right. Let me see what we got over here. What are my answers over here? I walked because you would not take me to school. As one of my best friends growing up. He said he walked. We weren't that far away from the school. We were only like a mile or something like that. I trust them as far as I can throw them. That's right, Chad. We would have been better off if Democrat Party had never existed. Exactly, hell, fucking no. Exactly, Vic. Alan, hell no. That's right. I think it's pretty much of the Joy Johns is no, too. This is what we got going on, because if there is no party, I'm way behind on what's going on. Do you trust the government, Dennis? 100% William. Lee must have been Dennis. Do you trust them, Dennis? Let me know in chat. N for no. Y for yes. All right, moving on. Okay, guys. I got to get back to my videos because you got another question to answer here. And I why did I skip that? I don't know why I skipped that. But I'm going to show you this video first before we go to this next question. And I'm losing. I hope I didn't erase it. But this is DeSantis talking about jurisdiction in the Trump attempted assassination. Listen to this.
Today, I'm signing an executive order assigning the case involving the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump to the Office of Statewide Prosecutor under the supervision of Attorney General Ashley Moody. The suspect, Ryan Routh, is believed to have committed state law violations across multiple judicial circuits in the state. The state of Florida has jurisdiction over the most serious, straightforward offense, which is attempted murder. I've directed state agencies to move expeditiously and to provide full transparency to the public. In my judgment, it's not in the best interest of our state or our nation to have the same federal agencies that are seeking to prosecute Donald Trump leading this investigation. In addition to holding the suspect accountable, the public deserves to know the truth about how this assassination came to be.
This is why I say, and this is my opinion, and you guys might not like it, but I like what he talks, how he does. I like him as a governor right there. I think his time will be coming to be president. It's just not this time. They all got to go. That's right, Tammy. The government won't even do a reach around in the meantime. Oh, hell no. They give it to us dry as sandpaper, Lee. I wouldn't trust the government standing on top of a stack of Bibles. Exactly right, because them Bible going to catch on fire, Cecil. Billy Bob, he's iffy, but what I've seen with how he took care of Florida for COVID and all that stuff, I kind of like him. All right, what else? Okay, let me find this because I know I have it. Why is that way down there? All right, that was DeSantis. I got to get that out of there. What is this one? I got to check I've kind of got them out of order here. First Trump shooting about the sniper was on. We got to get rid of that. We already did that one. Rename this one. Investigation into apparent second. Well, we watched that one too. Okay, that one's going to go. All right, first we got to do this. This is our first segment here, and it is our Lefties Lose.
Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States. President Obama and Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away for the...
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. And let's hear from a lefty explaining why they believe conservatives are weird. Can't wait to hear this.
What is something weird about conservatives?
There is almost a cultish vibe, I feel. The way they operate within themselves, they refuse to listen to outside people, they're refusing to learn, essentially. I think that is a large part of it.
Perfect. Yep, they're the folks calling you weird for believing in biological reality, borders, law and order. Let's go to New York now, where dyeing your armpit hair pink is now an expression of gender identity. Confused? Watch this.
Have you ever gone to a salon to dye your armpit and eyebrow hair? Well, if you haven't, now's your chance.
This Pride Month, Billy is hosting a complimentary
that means free
hair affirmation station at Happy Place Studio in New York City, where you can get your body hair styled and dyed.
For me, expressing myself through my hair is such an important part of feeling confident in my appearance as a queer person.
Not only does dyeing my hair make me feel empowered, it helps affirm my gender identity too.
Dyeing our hair together has always been a bonding experience, and having this opportunity at a salon instead of at home has just been really exciting and fun.
Okay, now who the hell are they calling weird? Are you kidding me? What the fuck was that first thing? And they want to sit there and say, we're weird. Holy shit. When I saw that Lefty's Losing It today, I had to put that in there. That was the best ever. And these freaks are getting there, putting hair, dyeing their hair. These are from some freak. Oh my God. These kids have lost their damn mind. MAGA said he likes Ron DeSantis. He's a fighter. I didn't like when he kind of broke with Trump. Exactly me either, MAGA. But like Ted Cruz, they made up for the better of the country. Exactly right. I don't trust any form of the government. The Democrats have almost destroyed it. John, welcome, John. And you are exactly right. If we don't get him out of there and they actually pull this off in November, you will see destruction. You will see death. You will see everything wrong with this country's done. I'm not lying. I mean, you can flag it. You can mark it right now because it will be done if we don't win. That's not even a fear-mongering thing. It's the fact. The only reason why we are in the condition of this horror movie within this constitutional republic is simply because the lack of personal responsibility to not allow these people to grow so powerful. The only way to regain control is this breakdown of the civics is to take that responsibility and put as much effort into the spectrum of the government process as one does his personal desires of what shade of color the living room walls are going to be. Exactly, Greg. You guys are making some great points tonight. Exactly, Alan. Anybody voting Democrat is definitely a communist, and they are on the wrong side of the better half here. You guys got to wake up and see this for all you liberals out there. You've got to wake up and vote Republican, or we're going to lose this country. Even you idiots. And you don't realize it now, but it's coming. The weirder they are, the better off the fake regime likes it. Oh, most definitely. Because they're sheep. The girl at the grocery store today name was Arthur. Him on the name tag. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I am not calling a dude a girl and a girl a guy. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. You know why the communist the generation easily taken over? You don't see Iran, China, North Korea, Russia going along with this woke shit. No, you don't, MAGA. That's only 4 countries. They haven't gone full communist yet. It's to weaken the country so you can defeat them in war. That's why they're sitting back, MAGA, and watching our country implode right in front of us because they don't even have to do anything. These Democrats are going to destroy it for them, and they're just going to walk right in and do what the hell they want in this country. Oh, most definitely. Sean says, I changed my mind. If that scunt is cheated into office, I'm moving to Belize. You should have changed it to mental degenerate for her. Oh, most definitely. And what I can't remember what they said that Trump said that one state said that it was Smithton or Smithfield or whatever it is in Ohio is hiring extra teachers. Hi, Joan. To help these illegal criminals learn English. So they're getting each one of them their own little person translator and stuff. Oh yeah, this is going to hell in a handbasket quick as shit. All right, where else are we at now? That was Lefty's Losing It. Where are we at now? Oh yeah, you guys let me know if you think, and sorry again, Tammy, if Kamala Harris is drunk. Listen to this.
It's a crying shame I mean, my heart breaks for this community. You know, there were children, elementary school children, who it was school photo day. You remember what that's like? Going to school on picture day? Who were dressed up in their best, got all ready, knew what they were going to wear the night before, and had to be evacuated. Children. A whole community put in fear. And I'll say a couple things about it. One, you know, I learned a long time ago in my career, having a background as a prosecutor, when you have these positions, when you have that kind of microphone in front of you, you really ought to understand at a very deep level how much your words have meaning. I learned at a very young stage of my career that the meaning of my words could impact whether somebody was free or in prison. As Attorney General, I was of California, fifth largest economy in the world. I was acutely aware that my words could move markets. When you are bestowed with a microphone that is that big, there is a profound responsibility that comes with that. That is an extension of what should not be lost in this moment, this concept of the public trust. To then
You watch that, and it's like, holy shit. You tell me that she's not drunk. I cannot believe that I actually see this. Heidi. Hi, Heidi. That's my Heidi right there. She has the Biden syndrome. She's got something, Chad. I don't know what the hell it is, but wow. The woman, I don't know. It just dumbfounded me. Hi there, Heidi. But it just dumbfounded me just to see that. Okay, that's the first one. But now we've got to get into this because Dennis was right on time with this. Here we go, guys. You get your pencils out. Our disaster factor, don't get dead, tip of the day. Hunkering down segment. Charlie lets you guys know that last night, and I got to put my glasses on for this one, guys. Last night's rules of survival was a repeat. So you all should have at least 3, or at least those rules of 3 anyways. There are 5 ways that you can lose body heat and experience hypothermia. Number 1, conduction, where you lose body heat through contact with something cold. Number 2, convection, losing body heat through air movement. Number 3, radiation, losing heat through a lower heat environment. Number 4, respiration, losing body heat through breathing. Number 5, evaporation, losing body heat through moisture leaving the surface of your skin, like sweating. And your advice of the day is to start stockpiling blankets and comforters, and tomorrow you'll see exactly why. Thank you, Dennis. That was a good one. And now here is mine, if I can find it. There we go. Take a look.
A wildfire can travel a mile in 3 minutes. Can you? Be smart, stay alert, have both a pre-planned evacuation route and a backup route ready. Get ahead of what's ahead. Be informed, make a plan, build a kit. Hashtag Texas Ready. Go to txready.org for more information.
I agree with you, Chad. She'd definitely be a hell of a lot better. But thank you. That is our Don't Get Dead Disaster Factor tips of the day. Thank you, Dennis. That was a great one. And Tammy, you are right. She's an idiot and has no idea what she's saying. But I heard that she has a drinking problem. So that's a problem. Well, I think they all do. I think everybody in the government does. I don't know how you can make it through with not having a drink. The bitch could talk through over there. Yep. She probably does too there, Sean. She's too used to talking to grade school kids and liberals. Only undeveloped minds tolerate her nonsense. That is no lie there, William. She's like a battleship full of seamen and frightened sight. Yeah, Lee. Children that she would have aborted, and if they went into life, she would trans Kamala, said her carrier. What carrier? Carrier Marxist criminal. Oh my, yes. America Peer is in the house. How's our Scandinavian friend right there? Number 6, listening to a Democrat too long can destroy brain cells. Not the CDC matters, but they recommend a zombie plan. Oh, I got a thing today, and I'm not sure. Tell your ass book watchers to come join us on Wimpkin. I know, Billy Bob. I keep telling them to get into Wimpkin. And they got to do it. They haven't done it yet. You guys will love Wimpkin better, Chad. I told you that. So we got to get you guys on the Wimpkin. And there's some great things right there. So I think I got a thing today about monkeypox. And they're getting ready to try to push another vaccine. And I said, oh, hell no. Keep the zombie killer ready to go. Mine's ready, baby. Ready to load up and ready to go, Jeff. What time is it? Oh, shoot. We're running out of time, and I'm not going to I don't care about that. But we're going to get into a couple videos here. Because I got Scott Jennings here. These are a couple things. Oh, wait a second. I got to do this. Okay, guys. Here's the question of the week. Now, you got to listen to this and make sure, because I don't know if you guys are going to get this one. Take a look. Remember, no question, no answers in chat. Only by email or message me in Wimpkin, or you guys got the email down there, Conservative Viewpoint. Take a look. Now, remember, guys, when you email me or message me, if you've never answered a question yet, leave your name and address so I can ship you your prize. I will let you know if you were right or wrong. I got to fix this tomorrow. I thought I had this fixed today, but it keeps falling down. So there it is, guys. 1 of 2. I only need one answer, but we do 2 of them, right? We do, yep. So I can't give it away. All right, guys, these shocked me. These are CNN. And what I heard shocked the hell out of me. The first one is Scott Jennings. Take a listen.
But the rhetoric is on both sides. It's coming from the right, it's coming from the left.
They have tried to kill this man twice, okay? He got shot in the ear, and this guy was sitting up shop outside of a golf course to try to kill him this weekend. And I know after something like this happens, it's very fashionable to, talk about rhetoric on both sides. Donald Trump is the target, okay? He's the current target, and it's happening, and it's happened again. And I just, honestly, we have to have a conversation about elections. If you lose an election, the country's not going to come to an end, okay? What I want Democrats to do, honestly, is to say, it's okay. Like, if Donald Trump wins, democracy will not end, the Constitution will not end, we're not going to live in a dictatorship, there will not be a bloodbath. All the things they say that are totally fabricated, to me, it would be a good day to stop doing.
Do you believe that? Somebody from CNN actually standing up for Trump? I about fell out of my chair when I saw that video, and I had to do it. Now, here's the next one I'm going to give you from CNN also. This is Jake Tapper. Take a listen.
Vice President Harris began the debate by punting the first question on the economy.
Do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
So I was raised as a middle-class kid, and I am actually the only person on this stage who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working people of America.
It went on from there. Despite the economy being the #1 issue facing the country, the sitting vice president generally reverted to talking points about a few of her policy proposals. Even Harris allies today are saying that she needs to talk more about what she will do for Americans if elected. Senator Bernie Sanders will be here in a second to talk about more about the need for her to fill in some of those blanks. On the border, another vulnerable issue for Harris, she also dodged.
Would you have done anything differently from President Biden on this?
So I'm the only person on this stage who has prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings.
Okay, that wasn't the question. When asked how she would break through the Israel-Hamas war stalemate, Harris said this.
We need a ceasefire deal, and we need the hostages out. And so we will continue to work around the clock on that.
Okay, but again, how?
This is another one that I was shocked about. And these people never say anything bad about Democrats or anything like that. So it's like, are you kidding me? And that's why I had to put him in there, because this is something you don't see from CNN, period. It just blows my mind when I saw this. So I had to throw it in there. What do we got going on here real quick? Did you ever see the pictures that were supposedly taken as secretly military training meeting and the guidebook course booklet showed safety during a zombie attack? I never did, Tina. I got polled today by phone. I could hear the disappointment in her voice. I got called from some woman from the Democrat committee asking for my son on my phone. And she asked to speak to him, and I said, no. She goes, well, can I call back? And I said, no. I said, obviously, if you don't have his cell phone number, he don't want to talk to you. Sorry to bother you. CC email sent. Thank you, Billy Bob. I'll check him here after the show. And I think I have one answer already. And I got to check back here. And I think he got it. So the one came through on Wimpkin. So you might have to check what I'll get it after we're done here, because John Black, I'll never trust any form of the government till they pay back the $2.6 trillion that they stole from the Social Security and seniors. Oh, exactly right there, John. Blackfeather, you're damn right. I will also raise as a lower middle class kid. America Piers in the house. Everybody say hi to our Scandinavian friend. He stays up late to watch us. Baby Ray's is so good. I love Baby Ray's because I am a diabetic. Okay, we got another one there. Okay, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. I don't want to keep you because I know tomorrow is Friday. It looks like I'm going to have a hell of a show for tomorrow, too. I've got like 20 articles right now I've got to go through. I'll do those in the morning during the morning show. Go over those. If you're awake at 8 a.m., please join us. We had a few people in this morning. I know it's going to take time for people to get used to my time change at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I want to thank the people that do bless me in the mornings and come in there and say hi and tune in for a little while until they have to go to work. Hopefully we get some more people in there and pump up some numbers and get the truth out to people. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight with me. And everyone have a good night. And I'm going to leave you with this. As we draw tonight's discussion to a close, let's reflect on the gravity of the question we've explored. Do you trust the government? We delved into the depths of the collective skepticism, examined the fractures of our faith, and confronted uncomfortable truth about the institutions that are supposed to serve us. But this isn't where our journey ends. It's where it begins. In the face of disillusionment, we must remember that we are the architects of our destiny. The power to shape our government, to demand accountability, and to restore trust lies within each of us. It's in our votes, our voices, and our unwavering commitment to the principles of democracy. Tonight, I urge you to carry this conversation forward. Engage in your community, question the status quo, and hold our leaders to the highest standards. And remember, the government is not an abstract entity. It's a reflection of us, the people. And when we stand united, informed, and resolute, we can reclaim the integrity of our institutions. So as you turn off your devices and return to your lives, keep this fire burning. Stay vigilant, stay engaged, and never lose sight of the power you hold. Because in the end, the strength of our nation is not measured by the might of the government, but by the resolve of its citizens. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. Stay strong, stay free, and until tomorrow night, keep fighting for America you believe in. Have a good night, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. See ya. Hey, was Sean in the house? I didn't see that. Say hi, Sean. Good night, Sean. Bye.
Email.